This man has a special hobby. Usually, he likes to break into the girls' toilet, but he can kill someone with one punch. The female students are used to it because we all know he was trying to find the camera in the girls' bathroom, and if one of his students was bullied, the consequences are unthinkable. He is the real one-punch man. They call him Uncle Tongue. He was a boxing champion for 10 years, but due to the discontent of his superiors, he became a physical education teacher in a girls' school, and the students here don't like him. A girl was bumped into by him inadvertently. He wanted to politely help her up, but the girl's face was full of disgust. What's more devastating is that the girl turned around and happily to the handsome male teacher to offer attentiveness, but he did not have time to think about it because the head teacher asked the robust Uncle Tongue to collect the students' tuition fees. But no matter how sturdy a man is, faced with a rebellious female student, it was useless to do anything. Just when Uncle Tongue didn't know what to do, this girl caught his attention. The girl named Lisa already owed 2 months of tuition, but Uncle Tongue, who had said all the nice things, but in return, he was only told to mind his own business. In the middle of the day, Uncle Tongue found Lisa was skipping school by climbing over the wall. This is really worrying. Uncle Tongue followed the girl. He found that she had entered a nightclub. Uncle Tongue squeezed through the 2 people and went up. He found Lisa being bullied by someone. Uncle Tongue went over and pushed the guy away. Take the girl to go, but the man still refused to obey. Uncle Tongue's shoulder directly top fly. At this time, a squinty-eyed man blocked Uncle Tongue, but in the face of Uncle Tongue's powerful aura, had to bow down and give way. After coming out, Uncle Tongue, who is a teacher, scolded the girl should not go to such a place, but Lisa said she came to look for clues. It turns out that his best friend Anna suddenly disappeared 3 months ago. Anna usually works part-time at this nightclub. Back at school, Uncle Tongue was thinking about what Lisa said, but suddenly found someone smoking in the girls' bathroom. As a teacher, Uncle Tongue went straight to the girls' bathroom and rushed in, but he did not find a cigarette on the female school bully. He had to go from room to check. He didn't expect to find a hidden camera. I don't know who was so sick to install this thing in the ladies' room. Uncle Tongue went home and turned on the camera, but he found such a dirty scene. Man found a camera in the women's room. Home to open a look. Installed the camera. It was the teacher Jack, who was loved by the female students. Uncle Tongue came to the office while Jack was away. Opened his computer. He found 2 chat records. One was that Jack wanted to ask Lisa out. The other chat log showed that Anna met with him the night she disappeared. Knowing everything, Uncle Tongue called Lisa as soon as possible, but Lisa was already in Jack's car. Uncle Tongue told Lisa all the suspicions. Lisa panicked and turned down the volume. After hanging up the phone, the smart Lisa immediately texted Uncle Tongue to tell him they were on their way to Jack's house, and Jack on the other side had already found out the suspicion. Lisa was knocked out with a punch. Lisa was tied up and gagged, and the beast Jack was about to drag her into the bedroom. That's when Uncle Tongue arrives in time. Through the glass window, saw Lisa's miserable state. Uncle Tongue's fist was not silent. He walked into the room in a domineering manner, facing this beastly man, straight to knock out. When Jack woke up again, Uncle Tongue started asking about Anna's disappearance, and he said that night when he picked up Anna in his car, Anna was already covered in bruises. He was about to take her to the hospital, but she got out of the car halfway and answered a phone call. Then she said someone would come to pick her up. When he came back again, Anna had disappeared, but Uncle Tongue didn't believe him. He handed him over to the local FBL, but the FBL suppressed the case, and the next day, Uncle Tongue was expelled from the school. At the same time, Anna's body was found by the river. Uncle Tongue knew that it was not a coincidence. In the face of FBL's disregard, the school's disregard, the teacher's disregard, Uncle Tongue decides to find the truth on his own. This is a teacher that no one dares to mess with. His student died in an accident. He came to the nightclub alone to look for clues, but the owner of the nightclub is very ungrateful. One of the boys came up and grabbed Uncle Tongue's clothes. Uncle Tongue pushed him gently. He threw a punch, dodged the attack. 2 punches to the ribs. The last hook directly stunned. Uncle Tongue's big fist that comes with blows can't stop. Instantly put down all the youngsters. At this time, the nightclub owner, with a knife and a blind gesture, Uncle Tongue first smashed a kidney with 1 punch. Z finally threw a big blast to knock out the nightclub guy bored. In the face of the tough Uncle Tongue, the boss told the truth. It turns out that in order to cure her grandmother's illness, she sang with her grandmother here to earn medical fees. The night she disappeared, she received the news that her grandmother was dying. She ran away secretly, but when he found Anna again, he found a man in black was covering Anna's mouth and nose, and Anna seemed to be dead. When the man in black slowly raised his head, the boss was shocked. It turned out to be the principal's son. The students loved Mr. Jack when the boss arrived with the principal. But the principal found that Anna was not dead. But Anna already knew all the scandals of the principal. To save his reputation, he grabbed a plastic bag and smothered Anna. When Uncle Tung found out everything, knew that Jack, the ultimate pervert, would never let Lisa go. And that's exactly what happened. Lisa was hiding under the table, not daring to say anything, but Jack was enjoying himself. He slammed all the highball glasses on the floor. He stepped on the broken glass and approached Lisa. Lisa hurriedly got up and dodged, but the broken glass on the floor. She fell to the ground immediately. Hearing the sound, Uncle Tung immediately arrived. Looking at Lisa, who was covered with wounds, Uncle Tung's anger turned into the power of rage. A punch sent Jack away. Then Uncle Tung took Lisa to the hospital. After settling everything, he decided to use his own way to find that scum principal. And at that time, the principal was elected as a counselor, was proudly cheered by the people, but he didn't know Uncle Tung was driving his car towards him. The principal had to dodge and hit the big railing, and Uncle Tung walked towards the principal with his face full of anger. Looking at the ugly face of the car, Uncle Tung shattered the glass with his fist. And at that moment, with the arrival of the police car in the distance, Uncle Tung knew that the principal's end had come. A few days later, the principal and his son were severely punished by justice, and after a last look at Lisa in recovery, chose to leave the place. That's the end of the story. Uncle Tung will always be the one. The existence of the 72 mourners with his bare hands. If you like it, please like and close a note. Thank you.